People who sneeze into their hands. Gross.
This was one of our last days on the cruise, and it happened to be a day at sea. So we first had breakfast and decided to head towards Central Park. When Royal Caribbean designed their Oasis class ships, they wanted to have an actual park in the middle of the ship with live plants and trees. And as I mentioned in my other video, this area has restaurants, bars, shops, and a multitude of places to take photos. Then we went to the Royal Promenade for a little bit to practice time lapses. So we tried it on the Rising Tides bar. This bar is unique because it rises and descends between Central Park and the Royal Promenade. The Rising Tides bar can be found in the Royal Caribbean's Allure, Harmony, Oasis, and Symphony of the Seas. Then we went back to the park to take photos. It's such a pretty place, how can you not? So, do it for the gram, am I right? Go both during the day and at night because it is absolutely beautiful and different during both times. Then at night we went back to our stateroom to get ready for another formal night. So I decided to practice another time lapse of how I did my hair for that night. I was toying with the idea of doing a real get ready with me video when we're on our trips, since one of my friends from work suggested it. Let me know in the comments if you want to see that. Anyway, there are 2 formal nights, so if you're going on a 7-day cruise, bring 2 dressy or formal outfits if you want. Of course these are optional, but Rain and I like to dress appropriately, so we brought them. Usually during formal nights, the main dining room serves something special, and in this case they served a lobster tail with no extra charge, and it was delicious. But they still offered a whole main lobster for an upcharge. Rain's time lapse.
Wait, it's not the same seat we had.
He put the GoPro in his mouth to get this shot. Then we took a few photos at the Royal Promenade. There are a lot of photographers here with different backgrounds and you can purchase them throughout the cruise, but we just took our own. One time, one of the photographers, Jan, even pulled us aside and asked if we'd like our photos taken by him. And at first I thought it was just for one photo, but he took us to different parts of the ship and took a whole bunch. The photos ended up looking great, but we didn't buy them because we didn't think they were worth $20 a pop. Sorry, Jan. Anyway, back to Central Park. You guys, this place is gorgeous and romantic, and I still can't believe it's on a ship.
So we're in Central Park again, but at night, and they have fake cricket sounds. It really feels like you're in a park. Granted though, the plants are real, the crickets are fake.
So we took a lot of photos. Then we went to the boardwalk and a couple of nice people asked if we'd like them to take our photo. So of course we said yes, and it looked surreal. Thank you to whoever that was that took our photo. Then lastly we went to a show. The ship also features the Broadway musical Cats, but I didn't get any footage of it because we left during intermission and you can't really record during the show.
It's our last day on the cruise and we're about to go see Cats. I guess it's included with the price of the ship. Yay, we don't have to pay for a ticket.
It's honestly not my favorite. The music was amazing, the choreography was great, and the vocals were outstanding, but something about the storyline just didn't interest me. But Royal Caribbean, if you ever happen to show Hamilton, I'll be your most loyal customer. Lin-Manuel Miranda, please make this happen.
If you like this video, don't forget to like and subscribe and click on the side for more videos.